A story is breaking tonight that cuts to the very core of our democracy. It's not about policy disagreements or partisan bickering. It's about a whistleblower's explosive claim that senior officials in the halls of Congress engaged in a calculated campaign to selectively leak classified information with the alleged aim of destroying a sitting president. This isn't just another headline. This is a foundational challenge to the public's trust in the integrity of American intelligence. At the center of this firestorm is a recently declassified FBI whistleblower report. The source of these allegations is not a political adversary from across the aisle. They are identified as a career intelligence officer and a registered Democrat who for more than 10 years served Democrats on the highly sensitive House Intelligence Committee. This individual, whose identity remains protected for now, claims they issued repeated, desperate warnings to the FBI, first in 2017 and then again in 2023, about what they witnessed. The allegation is as simple as it is stunning, that then-ranking member of the committee, Adam Schiff, personally approved and directed the leaking of classified intelligence. The explicit purpose, according to the whistleblower, to publicly smear then-President Donald Trump and feed the narrative of the RussiaGate scandal. The report details a specific staff meeting where Adam Schiff allegedly informed his team that a designated group would be leaking classified information derogatory to President Trump. The whistleblower claims the ultimate goal was to build a public case so damaging it could lead to the president's indictment. Alarmed, the whistleblower says they spoke up, directly telling Schiff and the staff that such an act wasn't just unethical, but illegal, potentially even treasonous. The response they allegedly received was chillingly cavalier, a reassurance from other staff members that they were not going to get caught. The report describes not a single lapse in judgment, but a systematic pipeline. Staff notes on intelligence would be funneled to the ranking member, who would then decide which pieces to leak and to whom, all in an effort to sabotage the president. To fully grasp the weight of these claims, we have to return to the political climate of the time. The RussiaGate investigation was a shadow that loomed over the nation. For years, the American public was inundated with claims of collusion in plain sight. Sources close to the current administration argue that these alleged leaks were instrumental in putting a sitting president on defense, creating doubt and instability on the world stage. Critics now argue that the Democratic Party made a fundamental error in staking their credibility on Adam Schiff, who they allege was a key architect of the entire investigation. The revelations have triggered a political earthquake, with immediate calls for investigation and accountability. The current administration has seized on the report, with one official sharing a pointed statement from the FBI director that seems to speak directly to this situation. Quote, "For years, certain officials used their positions to selectively leak classified information to shape political narratives. It was done with one purpose: to weaponize intelligence and law enforcement for political gain. Those abuses eroded public trust." End quote. The FBI will lead the charge with our partners at DOJ, and Congress will have the chance to uncover how political power may have been weaponized and to restore accountability. End quote. Iowa Congresswoman Marionette Miller Meeks was even more direct, stating that leaking classified information is a serious offense and calling for now Senator Schiff to resign immediately. She anticipates that when Congress returns from recess, the Judiciary and Oversight Committees will launch full-scale investigations, armed with subpoenas and demands for testimony. In the opposing corner, Adam Schiff's office is firing back with accusations of its own. A spokesperson vehemently denied the claims, dismissing them as absolutely false and the latest in a series of defamatory attacks. They aim to discredit the source, describing the whistleblower as a disgruntled former staffer who was fired by the House Intelligence Committee for cause in early 2017, citing alleged harassment and potentially compromising activity. Schiff's camp frames these allegations as a desperate attempt to distract from other political controversies, but those demanding an inquiry are quick to push back, highlighting the inconvenient facts of the whistleblower's profile: a Democrat, a career professional with a decade of service to the committee. The report also includes a fascinating and potentially motivating detail. The whistleblower alleged that Schiff privately believed he was on track to be appointed director of the CIA if Hillary Clinton had won the 2016 election. This brings us to the central question, one that transcends party lines. What is the line between political opposition and the weaponization of state power? If these allegations are substantiated, they paint a picture of an intelligence apparatus being turned inward against American citizens for purely political ends. The administration insists it is taking accountability very seriously. Figures like House Judiciary Chair Jim Jordan and Senator Chuck Grassley are now being pressured to formally report Senator Schiff to the Senate Ethics Committee for immediate repercussions. This story is still unfolding, but it represents a critical juncture for Washington and the nation. The coming weeks and months will test the ability of our institutions to police themselves, to hold the powerful accountable, and to uncover the full truth no matter where it leads.